started live. Yeah, live, you know. Yeah, I gotta go open. Alright, Shalom. Gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, this is the brothers from the Great Millstone Camp in Trinidad. I'm a one here with Ayawab. And as you can see the title, you know, fear not the transition or death. You know, these are little exhortation for brothers. Yo, I exhorting men, I exhorting myself the same way. God. Because I never die yet, you know. So I don't know how death does feel. But
in this life.
In this life, God. In this life, I don't know how death does feel. But according to the scriptures, it says a sting. You understand? That is a sting. But you get the precept just now, but let me just say this. But it's exhortation, because it going to come a time when brothers might be put to death for the Lord, and we have to take it manfully. God. You understand? And all it is just a transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. You understand? It didn't have no such thing as you're going and burning hell for eternity and whatnot when you die. No. You understand? So we had to try and keep that in mind, because the day is coming when the elites, the so-called white man, when he unleash all this hell, alright, on the earth, certain brothers might be put to death or might get caught up. And we can't deny the Lord. We can't say we didn't know nothing about the truth, nothing like that. We had to go through it and take whatever come down. We take it manfully for the Most High's sake. You understand? Because the day is coming. The days is coming.
Yeah. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, starting at verse 55, right? Actually, it's 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Good.
Verse 55, O death, where is thy sting?
So that is what it's showing you. Death is a sting. You understand? Death is a sting. Go ahead.
O grave, where is thy victory?
Yeah, because in the kingdom we ain't going to be dying anymore. We ain't going to die no more. We ain't going to have to get sick no more. We ain't going to see the grave no more. You know?
God.
Which is what we working toward. The grave ain't going to have no victory over we no more. We're going to be immortals. But we not immortals yet.
God.
We still in this mortal flesh. And it have prophecy stating that, hey brothers, let me get that. Revelation 20 verse 4.
God. This is Revelations chapter 20 verse 4, right?
Done.
And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach.
So he saw the souls of them that will be beheaded for the witness of Yahushai. Go ahead.
And for the word of Yahweh.
Go ahead.
And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
So it's showing you that some men for this mark of the beast would be put to death. You understand? So now we will be put to death. The ones who won't take it, they're going to be killed. You understand? Some are we. So it have prophecy stating that we still mortals. So hey, when that time reach, we had to try our best to accept that transition, because hey, you had to try and put in your mind, all it is just a transition from flesh to spirit. That is all it is. It didn't have no, as I say, hell. You ain't going to burn in hell. Satan ain't going to take you, as General Yohana say, that false Israelite teacher. If it's General Yohana or Yeshaya, I believe. Yeshaya say, Satan take you and have sex with you and ask when you go in hell. That ain't going to happen. All spirits goes right back up to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, because Yahushai say, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Over principalities, dominions, powers, everything. He in control, right? So the spirit goes back to him. All we is on this earth right now is just spirits inside our shells. You understand? This is we shell, and it have a spirit inside us to animate the body, to give it life, for the body to be active. Once this body leave the shell, it goes right back up to the father spirits.
Come on.
And that is what you call death. That is what death is. Death is not some big thing where it had a fear. Oh, you're going and cross over until you, oh, I don't know, it's some big fear for. Yo, we don't understand it properly. I never experienced that, as I say, in this flesh. But hey, if you have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you should believe the things written in the book. And you should say, if it come down to that and I had to die, I die. You know? If it comes down to it and I had to die, I die. It's just a transition. Don't fear that. That's something to say, go and say.
We're already dead.
Come.
You understand? The scriptures say, yo, if Yahweh didn't shorten the time, you understand, there would no flesh be left in this place.
Right.
You understand? So might as well, you know, it have where that's, you know, it have things coming up where, you know, we have to prepare for that anyways, because why? If you left everything up to the hands of Esau, you're dead anyways.
Right.
You know, your philosophy is dead. There's no life in his philosophies and in his doctrines. You understand what I say? This world appear lies. You understand? Right. So which way you rather choose? Right. You understand?
Right.
Choose your shy. Stand for the truth. You understand what I say? Man up yourself, you know what I say? Gird up thy loins, because the scripture tell you that. You understand? Put on the full armor of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You understand what I say? Hold fast to that which is good. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you know, so when them time come, you know, your feet on a level, you know, you can go through all this thing where Esau will put you.
That's
you
right.
Understand? Including death.
That's
You
right.
understand? If you're supposed to be put to death, because it tell you in 1 Corinthians chapter, in the same chapter that I read earlier, right? 1 and 51, right? It said, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. You understand? So you have to just hold on to this. This is part of your faith. You have to hold on to this to, you know, say, hey, we're going to be changed at the end of the day. When you wish I turn up, you understand? That sting of death, you know, we done. Once you have the Holy Spirit with you, you understand, and the Most High Yahweh working with you, you don't have life already.
Right.
Even though you just put off for those of us who go actually put off the flesh, you understand, you already in the remembrance of Yahweh. You understand what I say? You're not going to forget, and hence why I'm telling you, you know, those who die first, you understand, in Hamashiach, you understand, I go come back, you understand, with him. You have some go come back on the chariots with him. You understand what I say? And those who put to death, I'm going to raise one time when the king turn up. You understand? Those who die in a Mashiach on the earth at the time, you understand, when them go weak. You understand? Spirit are going to put on body flesh and thing. You understand? Put on the incorruptible. You understand? And then it's war time. But kind of back to you.
Yeah. As the brother say. Correct. You know? You had something to say?
Let me get Ecclesiastes 3 and 21.
Yeah, get that, but get from me. 1 John 4 and 18, 2 Timothy 1 and 7. Understand? Because hey, we had to try and it's exhortation, as I say to the Akim, you know, to exhort men, because at the end of the day, we is the ones who are to exhort each other. The day is coming, boy. Esau going and roll up on men and try and kill men, because I dream it twice. Can't remember the dream of them vividly, but I dream it twice, like in 3 days.
God.
Men being hunted down. Esau go and hunt men. And nobody not supposed to be in that fucking spirit of fear to deny Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for the word, for death. Nobody not supposed to be in that spirit. That when you see death coming, staring down your pipe, you say, no, I wasn't doing that. I don't know nothing about that. Nobody not supposed to be in that spirit. You have to be in the spirit of fearlessness. Say, fuck it. You understand? I say in this now, I hope to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I stick to my word. Or you give me the power and the strength to stick to my word. You understand?
God.
Because you could say things now, and then when the time reach, you flop, you fail, and you bitch out. So you had to try and hold that faith and be perfect.
First Corinthians.
No, First Corinthians, John.
Yeah, the next one after. The next one.
1 Timothy 1:7.
Right,
2 Timothy 1:7.
right.
Yeah. It's like what I did, you know, I taping on my phone now, so it kind of cut off, but back to what I was saying. Back at the
Yeah, this is First John chapter 1, 1 John chapter 4 verse 18. So there is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear.
Yeah, so there's no fear in love. There's no fear in love. And what is the love of the Lord? Give me 2 John 1:6.
This is 2 John. Right? 2 John chapter 1 verse 6, right? And it reads, and this is love.
And this is love. This is love. This is the thing what people lacking to understand what is love. Let me hear what it is. Go ahead.
That we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
That is it. So we have to keep that commandment. You understand? And that is how we go be perfected in love. Because we keep in the Lord's commandment. So go back in the 1 John.
Back to the 1 John chapter 4 verse 18. There is no fear in love.
Right, so you don't have no fear in that, because you know once you're doing the things the Lord say, He have your back. He have your back. Whether it is to live or to die, I have your back. Because you're obeying the commandments, you're showing Him that you love Him. You understand? Go ahead.
But perfect love casteth out fear.
It casteth out, hey, throw fear to the side. Because you're walking boldly. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, He have your back. So when they come to you and the higher family, your son or your daughter head in a guillotine, or they have a gun to your son or your daughter, or your wife head, or your head, and they say here what? Take the chip, deny the name, live, or else I'll kill everybody. They say fuck that, kill everybody. Because you understand the Most High higher back. You understand? The scripture says He will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So you go through it. Nobody is saying that it's going to be an easy thing. The thing going to be easy is nothing easy. But hey, you keep that faith to the end. That is what you talk about. You talk about enduring to the end, because at that time, the time coming, when lives going to be at stake, because this is not no game. This is not no fucking game. It's not a game. We're not playing fucking FIFA here or playing Grand Theft Auto, but it's real life thing. And the police and them, the army, all of them go and turn on men just now. And the men of the Lord, they're going and hunt them down like these criminals, like these hardened fucking criminals. Look for them all in every crevice and corner. And look to kill you. You understand? Or hurt you in some kind of way. So when that time come, hey, or just remember in your mind, it's just a transition from the physical to the spiritual. You understand? It's known as death to the world, but to we have the eyes to see that hey, all it is just a transition from the physical to the spiritual. Yeah, more there.
Because fear has torment.
It's a torment. You're going to be fucking with your mind right through. Oh shit, they might kill me. Shit. The Lord mightn't deliver me. The Lord mightn't deliver me. Shit, hey, whatever I want me to do, I do it. But then the scripture says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. So when you deny Him, now He watching you, so you little fucking asshole. You deny me.
And the chess master.
You understand?
It's not a game, but it's as you know, like a master at chess. It's like, you know, all moves. You can control all moves. Eh? You understand what I'm saying? You might make moves, so the move what you make and deny him. Yeah? You understand? He already have things in place, so I'm going to do to you already. So hey, listen. You see the power that we serve? The power that we serve is one that them him known as terribly, you know. Dread and terribly, you know. You understand what I'm saying? And that is how you know, say, hey, you a man better, hey, but as Solomon said, the way the whole conclusion I matter, you know, better yo, do them commandments. You understand? At the end of the day, him say, yo, I feel your own good. You understand? I remember I brought out a precept the other day about that. You understand? It's for your own good at the end of the day. The things I'm telling you is not grievous. He said that the laws not grievous. You understand? But you know people love the folly. You understand what I'm saying? We have a time coming up where you're going to be put is either death or death. You understand what I mean? You have no fucking choice. You understand? Is either you take that microchip, you understand? Or you take couple shots from them feds and them, you understand? Or you go take that from the most side. Which one you choose, brother? You have a choice to make now. So all you atheists, all you jakes who want things to follow Isa and things, so when you can be atheists and believe in nothing, you understand what I say? That don't exist with the abortion measure, that don't exist with the most side. You have to have a choice.
That's right.
You have to make a decision.
That's right.
Say you want to eat bread, with Esau, you understand? Accept him things them him chip, him RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You understand? Or you go stand up against the system and stand up against the folly and choose your abortion or share. You understand?
That's right.
If you want if you have any sense, you go understand. So it one, the thing is just a transition. You understand? Because when you choose Yahweh Shai, you understand? You choose Yahweh Shai, right? You're going to get life, eternal after. Because all these things have to be fulfilled. What is it must be fulfilled? And him tell you prior, say, yo, you know you have to go through these things. Someone will be put to death. You understand? You know, faith are going to be pushed, tested to the limit. It's not no little sneak snacks type of test.
No.
To the limit where yo, he said, those who surely those who love them life shall surely lose it. And those who ready to give up this madness we're in right now, you understand? And this life that we know says no life at all, you know you shall surely gain it. You understand? You go get the crown of eternal life.
Can.
You understand?
Can.
You know how hard that is for 2/3.
Yeah.
We tell you, hey yo, listen. Give up your life now, brother. It's like you make an investment, brother. But this is the most expensive investment you ever make in your whole existence. You're gonna give up all of this carnality, you understand, and this system and this kingdom, the ways of this kingdom. You understand? Hold fast to the laws of Yahweh Shemashim, statutes and judgments. You understand? I'm saying I'm going to crown with eternal life.
Can.
You understand? Now you have to sit down now and really see what makes sense. It's a prove all things. You sit down and you work out the maths. When you do the maths at the end of the day, you're in the hands of the most side. You understand? Whether you do madness or you choose the good. You understand? Whether you do folly, whether you take Esau temporary chip, him temporary, you understand? I say life, a temporary thing where I provide with him RFID microchip. You understand? You still have to fall under your abortion or shy. But you just don't want to be on the left of your abortion or shy.
Can.
Yeah, you go back to the first
Timothy.
Can. 1 Timothy chapter. What the chapter are you?
2 Timothy 1 and 7.
It's a 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, right?
Yeah.
For Yahweh hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
And of love and of a sound mind.
God.
You understand? We don't supposed to have that spirit of fear. Especially now in these last days, you see only prophecies coming to pass. You see everything Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say, it looking to happen. It on the verge of literally going to take place. It's on the verge of going on to happen. So why the fuck you got what you fearing about? You're not supposed to have no fear or no doubt right now. Right now especially, and I speaking, hey, I always say I speak to myself first before anybody else.
God.
You're not supposed to have no doubt right now. Right now we ought to be on fire because hey, Esau coming down. Let me get Revelation 12:12.
God.
Revelation 12:12 and then Acts 21:13.
God. If I could just say something real quick to her, right?
Yeah.
We say, as you said just now, back here in 1 Timothy chapter 1 and 7, right? 2 Timothy 1 and 7, right? For power had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And what the scripture saying as wisdom shall be the stability. Yes, our wisdom. Go back to Deuteronomy. Is Deuteronomy 4?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the wisdom that we're gonna get the understanding from. You know, Psalms 119, 104. You understand, through that precept you get to understand. This wisdom, you understand, that you know the elect getting right now. This is what gonna make them mind sound. You understand? Give them that sound mind, that stable mind. You say surely a double-minded thing.
Man is unstable.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
No one had the time for that.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
We have to get in at this road and
right.
make sure say, hey, you understand, we have built up that faith level, you know. You understand? The more you see, you know, the prophecies unfold, you see the RFID microchip coming out, you see the rumors of war, you understand? You know, we as watchmen, when we see these things, we understand, say, hey, boy, you know, say this thing, you know, it resonate more with the spirit, and like, yo, this thing not a joke thing, brother. See that? Right in front of you. You understand what I say? RFID chip. You understand? You don't need them punks. You understand? I come talk about the mark IBs is everything but, you understand, the RFID chip. So when you see it in the media, now, what you have to say? You understand what I'm saying? The apostles been telling you that. You know, you go into the root word, you understand, from Mark in the Revelation where you know say you shall receive a mark in your right hand or in your forehead, great and small, those great and small, right? Free and born, right? It tell you the mark there when you go into the road, it tell you say it's karax. You understand? The Greek there, right? Karax, going back to going back to karax, right? To scratch, to prick. You understand? Means them go scratch your skin to drop that thing beneath it. You understand? So how Nate come up with that with the folly about is not the RFID microchip. When you go into the original word that's there, that the New Testament was written in, it tell you to prick, you understand, to basically scratch, implant, whatnot, right? You understand? Yeah. The man really folly. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, right? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. God. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, right? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Read verse 11.
Verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
They loved not their lives unto death. Phone calls. What you want to do now? Dan. Yeah, we was reading
The Revelation.
Read it over. So like care about that again, I get our next phone call it.
And this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, right? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the verse 11.
Verse 11.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Overcame who? The devil.
Can't.
When you read verse 10, what is it?
Verse 10 reads, And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of Yahweh, and the power of Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yeah, that is Satan, the accuser of our brethren, Satan.
Okay.
When you look up what Satan means, it means accuser.
Okay.
So Satan is cast down.
Okay.
You understand? Go ahead.
Which accused them before Yahweh day and night.
Go ahead.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
And they overcame the accuser, the devil, Satan, by the blood of the Lamb, because we believe in Yahushua dying and being risen up for the nation of Israel. This word. This is how we're going to overcome this devil, by this word. Go ahead.
And by the word of their testimony.
And by the word of the testimony, things we say. We believe in what we say. and we preaching what we say, and we have faith in, hey, everything this Bible say go and come to pass. Go ahead.
And they love not their lives unto the death.
And we live with not, hey, the elect ain't go and love the life, even if they had to die for it, even if they had to die for this word.
Can
Do it.
For whosoever loveth them life, the life shall surely lose it.
Shall surely lose it. That's right.
Whosoever hate it, the life shall surely gain gain it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You understand? Because them the elect will not understand what death is properly. They're going to know it. Hey, they might chop off your hand, your tongue, your eyes, dig it out. You understand? Cut off your privates. You know? Do all of that. But hey, I'm not denying that name. I'm not denying that name. That's why Esdras in 2nd Esdras say he was like, he was like in shock at how they stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. When he see the men and them getting crowns, he actually saw the kind of torments and hell them men was going to go through. And he was like, wow. The men and them stand real strong for that name, boy.
God.
You know?
Basically, yeah?
Yeah.
We as men of Yahweh Shai, Esau and all the heathens them supposed to see the dread and terribly in the sons of Yahweh Shai, right? So when them come and feel like say them little sword or them are coming, you know, them little play sword thing, you see me I say?
God.
Them little pop gun and them thing. You know, them come pull up and decide say, hey, them are going to execute for them type of judgment. You know, you basically you mock them basically. You understand? Do one have to do. You understand what I'm saying? Do one have to do, you know.
God.
You understand what I'm saying? When them see that, them have to be like, boom, buckler, but you know, say, brother, you're different.
Can.
Yo, them above to slap off a man and a man tell you, hey, you're about to know shy, man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Do one have to do, brother.
You so go and be fucking quick, you know. What the fuck?
Man,
That is the kind of
even after them put you to death, you understand? Them in them spirit are gonna be like, oh, nah, brother. And what type of vibration them money away? Them money have some different vibration, you understand? You understand? Them money not denounce the name of the true power. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what all about at the end of the day.
Because he saw how the power over death.
God.
It was given unto him to rule over that he power.
God.
You understand? And he does use the power. He can't do nothing else other than kill you because that is what he know.
God.
He feel that, hey, because he know death is such a fearful thing amongst men and he have power over it.
Yep.
I'm going to strike that fear in your heart. But it has some men who ain't going to have that fear because they believe in the commandments and the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that is the foundation.
God.
The scripture say the faith in Yahweh, the scripture say no foundation can a man lay than that which is laid, that is Yahweh Shai. That is in 1 Corinthians 3 and 11. You don't have to get it. But once you believe in that foundation, you believe in the word. And once you believe in that word, brother, no man who had the power over death, the man with the sword, who had the sword to kill, ain't going to strike no fear in your heart to deny the name of the Lord. God. Because you're going to understand that, hey, when you die, you're going to go back to the Lord. The Apostle Paul, he died. He was stoned and he said, hey, you know what? He was up by, he said he see the Lord, he see things that he couldn't even utter in words. Because he see paradise. But what the Most High do? The Most High sent him back in this vessel, in the earthly vessel, because he had a job to finish. You understand? But he experienced death. Hence the reason why he could say, oh death, where is thy sting? Because he experienced it was a sting for him. The way how he get it, he was stoned to death by some fucking wicked niggas back then. You understand? And it had no way you could convince me that there wasn't niggas back then who killed the Lord. It wasn't niggas back then who killed Paul and Stephen and all. It was fucking niggas. I know that was so-called Negro people.
God.
That could be nobody else.
God. And even with the testimony with the traded Barabbas, you understand, what you see people doing today? Those who want folly, you understand what I say, them willing to accept them and hug them up. Once you start out this word, then them brothers there, you see them fellas need to come from off of the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Like you talk truth.
Like you selling drugs or
you're worse than right now in a day rise, it tell you it's a woe to them that call evil good and good evil. You know?
Can.
You understand? And that the same thing will go on back then, and the same thing will go on now as it pertains to that very precept. The same spirit. You understand? Them people who do them thing, but at them come back right now. At them was back there. You understand? Because you will see it after in the street, you will see it. You understand? Them willing already if you take Barabbas over Mashiach. You understand? Same people, the same exact people.
The same exact people, and that's what they go and look to do again.
Gone.
You understand? Like, let me get, before you get that, Luke 21:16.
Gone.
You understand? That is what they're going to look to do again.
Gone.
That is why the brotherhood is so necessary. And if it's a nigga in the brotherhood, you will get fucking make out.
Good.
You understand? Because a nigga in the brotherhood will sell out the brother in the days to come.
And they say, what's it? No greater thing than for a brother, I felt like a arc for basically give him life in friend or something like that. You know that precept? So giving a life for a brother.
Like John 15:13.
And we're coming at them time where you're going to get to that point where you're going to be tested to that regard. What you going to do? You're going to give up your life or you're going to hold on to your life? You understand what I'm saying?
Give up your life and live.
You understand?
Give up your life and live.
You understand?
So, all you Christians, get that in your fucking head. Try and understand that. They might say, what? Give up your life and live? What?
You can't comprehend that.
Oh, I could give up my life and live. I giving up my life, I go and dead. Give up your life and live.
Good.
Them ain't go and understand that. You know? But
yeah, Bashima says his thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Eh? So is even his head than the earth. You understand? So is his ways higher than your ways.
That's
you understand? So hence why when him tell you that, hey, surely whosoever love them life shall lose it. So, you understand what I'm saying? Oh, you know them can't comprehend what going on.
Can.
Who mean do you love it? And who hate them life I go give what? What?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Them read that and them get bugged out after that alone. Like, but this now makes sense. The prophets never stutter. That's what the prophets mean. You just can't get it if you know who you was meant to get it. You understand what I'm saying?
Can.
Luke, this is Luke chapter 21 verse 16, right? And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall be caused to be put to death.
Yeah, that is why I say the brotherhood is so important.
God.
You understand? And say what? They shall be betrayed by who?
By parents.
Your mother. When they have a gun to your mother and your father head, he saw rolling. Where your son? Because hey, we going to be very important in that.
Yep.
We going to be very important.
Yep.
You understand? They're going to wait him. I know that your son. Wait him. If that ain't your son, you ain't telling me where he is.
Yep.
A gun to she head, a knife to she throat, a knife to she back. He there. He right. Look him. I know where he is thing and sell you out.
Yep.
Your father go and sell you out because them don't have this. Them don't have this love. Them don't have this brotherhood in them. Them all them know is that they're afraid to fucking dead. That all them know. We not supposed to be afraid to dead.
Carnality, them operating off our carnal state of mind.
Can. We not supposed to be afraid to lose we life because Yahweh's life. We live in.
Can.
Could you kill somebody that's alive? You can't kill somebody that's alive, bro.
Good.
You will take this flesh, but all it just go and do is transition into the spiritual. Yep. That is all it is. You can't kill somebody that's alive, so we have life in your house, you fucking asshole.
Good.
This is
not our kingdom, man.
Exactly.
This is not our kingdom. We're just on a mission right now. Fulfilling the duties that was given to us. Fulfilling our lots. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's right. Let me just read this here. This is the word transition in the online etymology dictionary. From the mid-15th century, from Latin, transitionem, nominative transitio, a going across or over. Alright? Noun of action from past participles, stem or transire, go or cross over. So that is what it is, like a crossing over. And as I was saying earlier to the brother, that is Jake, people in the world had that said. When somebody go and die, say crossing over.
Come.
Crossing over to where? The spiritual realm. That is all it is. That is all that is. And we have to try and put that in mind right now, brothers, because the days going and come. I stress on it again. The days coming. It's not no plate. It's not no plating. It's serious. It's serious. Esau coming, but Esau coming, just like how we roll up on we in the time of the Greeks, just like how we roll up on we in the time of the Romans, brother.
God.
He going and fucking do it again, man.
God.
And this time, but he have a fucking plan in his mind not to spare nothing that.
God.
Go and look to try and kill everybody. So when that time comes, the brothers who this truth, we have to try not to fear that sword, not to fear it and hold out if they had to lose with life. Because the Most High have we back. He have we back strong.
You have to back your front, your head, side, your
Exactly.
top, everything.
Everything.
You understand? You get a new body. A new vessel up.
Come.
You understand what I'm saying? The incorruptible.
Come.
You understand? We can't ever fathom them things right now.
Come.
You understand? With limitless powers. You understand? The true glory that was meant for us.
Come.
You understand? Why we want to be stuck here, holding on to this mortal thing right now, right? We don't know the promises that was made to our fathers. You understand what I'm saying? Basically, if you use an ark right now, you understand, trying to hold on to this system, it's like you want to be a part of the problem, you know?
Come.
Because yeah, you are trying to get out of this, you are trying to hold on to this. You understand? And that's what I think about. You understand? That's not why you was shy, you know, stand for.
Yahweh didn't teach me that.
You understand? And give it up. Hence why when Satan himself, the spiritual demon Satan himself, will come and attempt him, you understand? Show him all the kingdoms and all them things he could have possessed. And to what him do? He say, hey, nah, brother. You know, so you even supposed to try to tempt the son of the Most High. You're supposed to tempt the son of man. Him rebuke him as sin and make him have a cut. You understand? Yeah. Make him have a flee, and that's what we have to do. We have to do a whole fast here, because I'm going to put even your actual life now. You understand? That we're in now. I'm going to put that to the test. I'm going to test it to that far, and it's not going to be no I'm going to get the power to execute. You understand? So if you not accept the chip, I'm going to knock off your head. You understand what I'm saying? And if you take the chip, you're dead either way.
Yeah, dead either way.
You understand what I'm saying?
Dead either way, you're just being an idiot. Like what you're going to be if you take a fucking asshole. Because if you realize the chip actually come to pass, which it is going to come to pass, and you did believe some point before you did believe, and now you're seeing it, you're in it. Why didn't click in your head that, hey, look, the thing actually happening, boy? So, hey, don't deny the Lord. Why you letting the flesh kick in at that very sad moment to say, nah, boy, this thing too hard. This thing too hard, boy. I better deny the Lord and fucking live it. My son had to eat. My wife had to eat. You understand? That's why sometimes the Most High does, hey, pull people away from you to hear that suffering, to harden you, so that in that day, your heart hard.
You know your lot.
Yeah.
Because watch this, remember with Ezekiel, the prophet Ezekiel, right? When wives get slow, and the Most High tell him, hey, don't even bother mourn, don't even cry. Go outside and go do the work. Basically, go get your mind right. Get your mind right, keep your mind on the prize, brother. Go and go execute the work.
That is it.
See?
That is it.
Stop worrying about that little one woman there where you go have 7. You have a completion, and you worry about one right now. And then them times, you know, time is not a factor. Them times, you know, I say, because you go in another body, in another new body. You understand? You're gonna be like you were shy in terms of, you know, 1,000 years to a day. You understand what I say? Time is not a factor. You understand what I'm saying? So you worry about a little 310 years right now. You understand? With a little demon, with a most of them money a demon right now, right? You understand? You don't want to give up that. What kind of money? You don't want to give up that for an abundance, man. Come on, man.
But the thing is, you have faith.
That is a gift.
That is it.
That is a gift.
You see, men might try to give it up.
Can.
Hey, it's so good enough, so I
Yeah.
could try to give it up.
Feel that there.
But at the end of the day, that faith in give them that fuel to push on to it, to
Can.
make sure to give it up.
Can.
They try to. But hey, we as Akim in this, we have to make sure it's given up. Can't have your foot in the world and have your foot in the Lord. Do work.
If it unequally yoked,
Yeah.
thing, can't be like that.
Can't be so. It's one. Your eye had to be single.
Yeah,
when your eye is single, when you focus on the Lord, nothing ain't going to come your way to hinder you. So even if death's staring you down right in your face, so you say, well, fucking come now, right? Is it come now? Come, you skill you want to, well, come in. You ain't going to say, no, fuck that. Take that, brother, there, I afraid you.
And hence why the scripture also said that, the wise man eyes in them head.
Yeah.
Your eyes in your mind. You understand? Because if you are focused on the carnal thing, it's going to mess with you.
Yeah.
You understand? But when you have them, when you have the laws, the statutes, commandments, the judgments of Yahweh Shemashah, the teachings of Yahweh, the testimony of Yahweh, which is prophecy, right? When you have that in your head, in your mind, when you see all these things unfolding now, you start paying attention to that which was taught to you, and that's what you did learn. So you just override the carnal side now. You override the flesh. You understand what I say? Make the spirit be in control. You understand?
Yeah, that is it.
Many of you shy, you have to keep this in the for your mind so you understand, hey, these things must be done. You understand? Yahweh himself went through it where he did have to sweat tears. You understand? He have to sweat tears, sweat tears of blood. Silla.
Okay. Shalom, GMS soldiers on the battlefield 7.
Shalom.
Shalom.
So Yahweh go through it where him cry. You understand what I'm saying? Unto the Father. Him sweat blood. You understand? But at the end of the day, what you see him do? You have to be like Yahweh Shai. Him give it up.
Give it up.
You understand what I'm saying? Because him know that what is supposed to come after. You understand? Him know same the son of Yahweh.
Yeah.
You understand? Know same supposed to be seated on the right hand.
Yeah.
You understand? And him know so the sons them. You understand what you refer to as what you call it? His friends or brothers.
Friends.
You understand what I'm saying? Whereas the other sons of Yahweh Shai, you have the same glory prepared for you. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to just hold fast and know, say, hey, keep the spirit in our mind. Keep them what was taught to it in our mind. You understand what I'm saying? Keep our eyes in our mind. You understand as the scripture said?
We go back to your precept. We go back in Luke 21:16.
This is Luke chapter 21 verse 16, right? And he shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren
go ahead.
And kinsfolks,
cousins, sisters, aunties, uncles. Yeah, so all of them go and fucking betray you. Go ahead.
And friends.
Even friends in the world. Friends who you well, you're not supposed to have no friends in the world, but people who you was good with in the world. Alright? Hey, even people who in the truth. I hate to say it but it's reality. That men who in the truth might fucking bitch out and say, hey.
Those are part of it in our first place.
They might bitch out and say, hey, that is him there, you could go ahead and take him. Just like the fucking hunchback in 300. We bitch out and go into Xerxes and he say, I want it all. I want it all.
That fella.
You understand? And what he do? When fucking Leonidas see him, Leonidas, yeah, you had to be like the 300 boy.
Yeah, with your jigs.
Yeah, you had to be like them. You had to, hey, when death come your way,
fuck it.
What you say?
Back against the wall.
He say, Spartans, tonight we die. What you say? He say Spartans prepare for glory. He knows he's dead or going dead, but hey, that glory to we. Fuck, you feel like killing me as well. The Lord say, don't feel you take my life, brother. I give you my life. You can't kill. You believe in a man like that and you afraid, brother? We fucking afraid about? The man saying, don't feel you taking my life and I giving you my life, boy. Or you can kill me, but I'm doing it for my people. Now if you believe in a man like that, were you scared about, boy? Were you scared about? You don't want to be scared about. You understand? Go ahead.
and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And verse 17, and ye shall be hated, ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
You shall be hated of all men. Everybody around go and fuck it. They might smile in here when you see their thing here, but see when that day come, and them ready to he so fucking show you he horns, them go and show you them horns too. Because Yahushua don't say this of the father of the devil.
Oh, come.
Yahushua don't say that they are of their father the devil. So when their father shall show them, because right now the father not showing the horns. The father not showing the horns. The devil is not really showing you that he is the devil. But you see when he really put on that hammer and show you, hey, I is the devil. You go and see people who you was so called good with before, show you them horns to that. Them is the devil just like the father.
Okay.
You understand? So what we had to do, we had to keep to we brothers as much as we could, Father, because hey, you don't have nobody outside here who love you. The Lord now say he shall be hated of all men. You don't have nobody outside here who genuinely love you. We had to love each other. This is what Yahushua was teaching me, you know?
God.
To love each other and live amongst each other. Because nobody outside here really love we. They love them.
Because they don't know love. Back to 1 John 4 and think for this is the love of the Father. To do their commandments. Yo, if them can't know love if them not do the commandments and know the laws, the statutes, the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shel. Them don't know love. That love what them a deal with a butterfly in a tummy type of thing. We not deal with that. You understand what I say? Because that the love, 1 minute here, bomb, next minute it gone. You understand? Hence why, you know, the kingdom of winner right now, you hear a girl say she love you, how she love your thing, you just meet honeymoon phase thing, right? You understand? Bomb. You go to her thing, you know, start flex and thing, right? Next thing you know, a couple years pass, she tell us, say, yo, she not feeling the same way about you no more. You understand why? Because the butterfly feeling are gone because things normalize. The honeymoon phase done. That's another type of love where you about how you deal with. Yo, you say obedience is better than sacrificing. You understand? That's what it's written. Obedience better than sacrifice. So obedient to what? Being obedient to the word of Yahweh Shemel Shel.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That is what, you know, how you gonna know what love is. You understand? Now, everybody outside of that would not be obedient to this word. You understand? Them can't love you. So you have to keep that at the front of your mind. I understand these things. You understand? I do want to read verse 17, right? Verse 18, Salaka, right? This is what Yahushua said. But there shall not an hair of your head perish. There is hope. Now if there a hair of your head, you understand? So yeah, them a go bust off your head, right? Them a go, you know, even though them a go give you up, you know, some a go be put to death and thing, right? Him said that we're being hated by all men, by all them, for my name's sake. You understand what I'm saying? But there shall not an hair of your head perish. At the end of the day, them can't basically let you know, yo, you can't dead because of them. Really and truly, you're going to gain life. You're going to gain that eternal life now. You understand? You put off the corruptible flesh and take on the eternal, the incorruptible. You understand?
Yeah, let me get Ecclesiastes 12 and 7 and Ecclesiastes 3:21. Then Job 3 and 11. And you can read down.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
We had to be strong in the Lord, you know?
Chapter 12 and 7, right?
Yeah.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
Right, so the dust, who is the dust? This is in Genesis 2 and 7, it say, and the Lord power formed Adam from the dust of the ground, formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So that is the dust. Going and return to the dust as it was. So what that means is, when you die, alright, your body goes into the earth, disintegrates back into the minerals which the Most High take it to form it, alright, and go back into the earth, and this flesh is no more. You understand? You got the skeletal remains, which is the bones, but the spirit, the animated force in this vessel, goes back. Give me Hebrews 12 and 9.
God. This is Hebrews.
Hence the reason why it have such a thing called reincarnation.
God.
You understand? The spirit always come back. It's no hell doctrine. Reincarnation, you always come back. What?
This is Hebrews chapter 12 verse 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
So when call the Most High the Father of spirits, He is the Father of all spirits, all. So when your spirit die, when your flesh disintegrate back into the earth, when you die, you bury, your spirit go back to the Father of spirits, brother. That is how it is. That is the workings of the Lord.
Con.
It goes right back up to the Father of spirits because it's His spirit.
Con.
He created. So He commanded to come back home, and hence the reason why now somebody, when He commanded to come back home to Him, somebody have a funeral down on earth. You understand? It's having a funeral down here.
Good.
But the spirit, the animated, the life force what was in that vessel goes back to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, receives its judgment, comes back in our flesh in the form of a baby, live out the life which is the judgment he received while he was on the earth. Let me get Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, and then jump to Ecclesiastes 3 and 21.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, right, verse 15. That which had been is now.
No, 16.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place.
Under the sun, which is here on the earth, right?
This under the sun, the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right, so down here is the place of judgment on the earth. So when you go up to the Heavenly Father, you receive your judgment, you come back here on the earth, live out your life. Whatever happened to you, if you hit by a bus, a truck, a plane, whatever the case may be, a plane crash. Alright, you're born, stillborn, however the fucking case may be, is because Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai just judge you, hence the reason reincarnation coming. So we know that when we die, the spirit goes back to the Father. It ain't going to go in hell and burn. Satan ain't going and grab yourself. Come, you. You know, a bunch of spirits going up, and then Satan in hell, and he just see your spirit, grab your spirit and bring it down in hell with him.
A man with a red fella with a pitchfork.
Can.
If it's one thing them have correct, is a red fella.
This is a red fella.
Cause he was born red, him come out red and hairy.
That is it.
Yeah, understand. But another thing where them are showing in the cartoon, with no red man with no pitchfork with some horns on him head. You understand what I say?
Folly, boy. Folly.
You understand?
So mad.
Hell is a condition.
That is it.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's a condition. That we living in right now. We living in hell. The simple fact that you have the sons of Jacob in a fucking where you call this? We paying rent. Paying rent. Yeah. You are the sons of Jacob paying rent. Father, that is hell.
Them have in a low place. You understand? Them have in a low place right now. You understand? We are catch hell. Them in a dear heaven right now. It's simple, you know. Them in a freedom heaven right now. You know? You understand what I'm saying? We in a hell. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. You understand? Them are folly and them in great dignity right now. You understand? Them philosophies in great dignity. You understand what I'm saying? Them we are doing things in great dignity. You understand? Them oppressive ways in great dignity. You understand? And we the what? We are catch yourself. We are catch. Hey, we just a find out 2017 and we just a find out, you know, we just a find out the ways as a people. You understand? We have people still asleep. We have Jakes outside that still asleep. Don't even know what 2017. You understand? Because why? His philosophies, his doctrines, you understand, is what is being widespread, mass produced and widespread right across the four corners of the earth. You understand what I'm saying? On a grander scale, this thing on a more grander scale. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right. And read 21.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 21, right? Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward?
The spirit of man that goeth upward. So you have the spirit of man goeth upward. Who upward? The Lord upward. The Most High up. That's why the spirit leave this, go back to the Lord. He call it back. You understand? That is where the spirit does go. So hence the reason why the title of the video is Fear Not the Transition. It's just a transition. Death. It's just a transition from here. Go back up into the spiritual realm. Let me finish down. Give me 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 5.
And the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth.
So going to 2 Corinthians 5.
Come. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, right? Starting at verse.
Start from 1.
Come. Starting at verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of his tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of power.
Come. So it say if we know, this is the Apostle Paul talking, we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle, this flesh, were dissolved, meaning we dead. You understand? It get dissolved, it dead, go back into the earth, dissolve away minerals, the earth take back the minerals, whatever the case is. We know this. Where?
God. We have a building of Yahweh, a power, and house not made with hands.
Not made with hands, meaning mother and father didn't go and have sex for you to be in this house.
God.
It's a spiritual house up in the heaven. You have a tabernacle up there, a house there, in the heavenly realm.
God.
You understand? That is why it was not made with hands. Go ahead.
Eternal in the heavens.
Eternal in the heavens. Go ahead.
For in this we groan earnestly
But
desire.
in this week, so what Paul talking about? The flesh, he talking about his spirit.
God.
His spirit being inside his flesh groaning. Go ahead.
God. Earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven.
Yeah, so we looking to come out of this flesh and be with the Lord.
God.
You understand? Go ahead.
If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked.
Can go ahead.
For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon that mortality might be swallowed up of life.
Yeah, so this fucking mortal flesh, we go actually live. You understand? Mortality, which is this, which we mortals, you understand? We go be with the Lord, where we go be eternal, where we go be immortal.
Right.
You understand? And that's the whole desire we. So the bottom line is, if it is that we fear in this death thing, we don't really need to fear it. Because when we transition, we going back up to the Heavenly Father, like what Paul saying there. When we die, that's where we going. When we dissolve back into the earth, we have a building up in the heavens, like we man saying there.
God.
We have a house there too. With the Lord.
God. The sons of power.
Can.
Son.
You understand? We have a house there with the Lord. We got it on the card.
And they? Oh, Psalms 116, 15.
Can get that and get Acts 21, 13.
Come on. This is Psalms chapter 116. Right? Verse 15, right? Precious in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the death of his saints.
So that is it. Precious in his sight is the death. Because you know what that's showing? That's showing you have real faith in the Lord.
God.
That you will give up. Some people so scared to give up for his name's sake. And that will be you and me like use a gem, use gold in your eyes. Like, wait, I have a gold in my eyes here. Wait. Gold. That is what you want to be in his eyesight. You understand? If you die for him, precious in the eyes of the Lord is the death of his saints.
God.
You know, the death of the men and them who sign and crying. When it comes to it, and you go through that frame, which is nothing but, as I say, a transition from the flesh to the spiritual one. The Lord going to, hey, that gold in my eyes, that's what the Lord going and say.
God. If I could just say,
yeah,
if the scriptures say that no servant is greater than his master, and if Yahushai is our master and Yahushai had to be put to death, you understand? Just imagine us. You understand what I'm saying? We're not greater than Yahushai. You understand what I'm saying? But even then, him still tell you that, hey, some of us, and this is a mystery. When we say in 1 Corinthians, right? Say this is a mystery where some of us we always, not all of us would sleep, but we'll all be changed. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You understand?
Okay.
Well, I go into the Acts chapter 21, verse 13, right? Then Paul answered, what mean ye to weep and to break mine heart? For I am ready not to be bound only, but also to die at Jerusalem for the name of Yahweh Mashiach.
That is it. Paul was in that spirit that, hey, because that man was trying to, hold him back from going up there. Read from verse 10.
This is Acts chapter 21, verse 10, right? And as we tarried there many days, as we tarried there many days, there came down from Judea a certain prophet named Agabus. And when he was come unto us, he took Paul's girdle and bound his own hands and feet and said,
that brother asking if you're from Jamaica, you know what on the TV there. Read it.
Brother them Paul, I mean to cut on, but me have a question. Over the chat patwa too, or are you from Jamaica? Yeah, I'm from Jamaica. We're from Jamaica, man. Can. But you know, we're based over here right now, you understand? Yeah, so we actually find myself over here now. You understand? Find out about the truth and, you know, because I go and put in the work, you understand? We'll get back to this thing, right? Yeah. And when he was come unto us, this is verse 11, Acts 21, verse 11, right? He took Paul's girdle and bound his own hands and feet and said, thus saith the Holy Spirit, so shall the Jews of Jerusalem bind the man that owneth this girdle, and shall deliver him into the hands of the Gentiles. And when we heard these things, both we and they of that place besought him not to go up to Jerusalem. Then Paul answered,
so they didn't want Paul go there because he was going dead. You understand? So they didn't want him go there.
Yeah.
You know? So what you going and say here now?
Yeah, verse 13. Then Paul answered, What mean ye to weep and to break mine heart?
So Paul like, what are you crying for? To break my heart? What you crying for? What?
For I am ready not to be bound only.
Yeah, hey, if they go and bound me,
God.
Are you ready for that?
God.
If they go and bound me and tie me up, hey, are you ready? You understand? Put me in jail like small thing.
God.
That's what Paul's saying there.
God. Just say it in a different tongue.
God.
You understand? For I am ready not to be bound only, but also to die at Jerusalem for the name of Yahweh Mashiach.
For the name of Yahweh, I say, for the name.
God.
For that name, boy. Paul was in that spirit that, hey, yo, we give a fuck him. Are you ready? Let him bring it on.
And this just to say, this is not a Jesus thing. Because the Jesus with them people are preaching at them church and them thing right now. Him now is not that type of spirit. It's a prosperity spirit. Them depend on. Prosperity, no form of affliction, and they tell you the scripture tell you that you go be baptized, you know, in the furnace of affliction. You understand what I'm saying? The fire of adversity. You understand what I'm saying? So how come now? You understand? Them have that them type of adversities that we're supposed to be facing. But yeah, them say them claiming to be standing for you know, the Son of the Most High. That shows that Jesus there, that white Jesus there, is of Esau, that is not of the scriptures.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
Which one of them Christians are ready to put them head on the block right now? You understand what I'm saying? Them ready to run off. Them start scream and ball. The other day the video will go on. I wish for the United States. The United States.
What is that?
The video that happened the other day, them put 27 of them judgment come on 27.
Sutherland Springs in Texas. Sutherland Springs
God,
in Texas.
Them panic out and thing, you know?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Them not understand say, hey, you're supposed to have that spirit for go for the son of your shot.
Why didn't say Jesus? Jesus tell me this was going on happen.
God, them not say that.
The fucking panic and run the fucking church.
Shit.
Don't forget all about Jesus because just Christians is just a bunch of hypocrites.
Good. You might have to get out of there.
Yeah.
You understand? You might have to get out real quick, but you understand what I said? That was a judgment. You understand? Because you don't follow it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Can.
Yeah.
Can.
right?
Yeah, that is it?
Yeah.
Read the map.
Oh, no, I could read 14, right?
Right, okay, good.
Verse 14 reads, and when he would not be persuaded, we cease, saying, the will of Yahweh be done. Understand? What Yahweh shall say? What Yahweh shall say in the prayer ark? Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, this is evidence that Paul, you understand what I'm saying? Showing you that the prophets know, you understand, what the will of the Father is. Your Bashimel shall will be done at the end of the day.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? And if him say someone will have got to be put to death, that's his will. You understand? Precious in the eyes of Yahweh is the death of his saints. You understand? We just read that in Psalms 116. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure. I read it. It's 2nd Maccabees, chapter 7. I will start from 5. Now, this is the account all the sons, the woman and she 7 sons. All who died manfully for the Lord's sake. You understand? So I read from 5. It says, now when he was thus maimed, in all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire, and to be fried in the pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus.
So what one of them get fried in a pan? One of them members, them dismember one of them?
Yeah, they dismember one of them, and all the members. They cut off everything, his hand, his foot, everything.
And then read it again from there. I'm gonna get it back.
I read, as a matter of fact, I read from the top. This 2nd Maccabees 8.
Shalom Barakata Ark.
Yeah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakata. It says, 2nd Maccabees 7:1. It came to pass also that seven brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king, which was Antiochus Epiphanes, the devil himself, the wicked root. The king against the Lord to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die, rather than to transgress. Ooh, let me read it over. It says, but one of them spake first and said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die, rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. Then the king, being enraged, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot, which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the utmost parts of his body, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. Now when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire, and to be fried in the pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus.
So see what going on there? Antiochus, Mr. Antiochus is the devil himself. The man, what him say? Him start prepare cauldrons. You understand what I'm saying? When the man them say, hey, right now, you better you start do what you have to do, you know. You better you start chop off and cut off, you know, because why? We not gonna give up. You understand what I say? The laws of our fathers, we not eat no pork. You understand? And that was one of the dietary laws. And look what them go through just for the dietary laws alone. Just for the dietary law, not eating pork.
I don't know what I can say is that.
Yeah.
Not today. Jake today willfully fucking eating pork.
Jake
eating pork?
Jake out right through. Jake quick, real quick. Kings them call him up. All you have to do is eat some pork. Jake gone because why? Jake have the laws. Them and you understand what I'm saying? Them lightly esteem the rock of them salvation. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what going with Jakes right now. You understand? 2/3 bugged out. Them no mind eating pork. I personally did know a chick when at the Christian faith one day. I mean her kick off because of that shit. You see him that same pork eating thing, you know.
God.
You understand what I say? We go up on a date and she want to eat pork and I say, who? Me not eat that, you know. next thing, next thing me know, you understand what I say? She vex with me after that because why? You understand me end up buy some fish.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And then she did have to buy the same thing when my boy she vex. You understand after that, you know, we not talk. You understand? Because she vex said the fact that she can't manipulate me and thing because me know Jeremiah 31 said, the woman go try and encompass the man. You see the importance of having these things in your head, but sorry for the tour Akim, but you know what's still again. Right? You understand? But back to the whole thing with Mr. Antiochus, you understand? Him put on the pot, the cauldron, you understand? And the frying pan to start fry people because why? Because them don't want to eat pork. The brothers them say, hey, we now give up them laws, you know. So might as well you do what you have to do, you know, same like what Paul said. If you don't want to bone me, you know, we just read that. If you don't want to bone me, or take off me head, so be it, you know.
God.
You understand? Same thing the brother. So your sister right across the board, you know the prophets are displayed the same spirit. You understand what I said? The sons of Yahweh Shemashai under the having, you know, the knowledge of Yahweh Shemashai, the laws, the statutes, commandments, the judgments. You understand them willing, you know, for lay your life down. You understand for this thing. You understand? We have to get another same type of spirit as Akim, you know, who come into this thing, you know. You understand what I'm saying? But Mr. Antiochus drop on him pot, you know, ready for boil, ready for chop off, ready for thing, right? At the same thing, imagine Esau now. Remember I said the time that we live in and now, how much reincarnation and him coming back, you know. Him learn more wicked fuckingness, you know. You understand what I'm saying? More techniques, you understand, for put you, you know, for put you under stress, put you under pain and thing. You understand? Pull out, hey, him have some technique where I'm showing in movies, you know. You understand? I don't know if you ever watch the movie Saw. You understand what I'm saying? You ever see Saw? You understand?
Yeah.
Them type of thing when them butchering type of movie, you know, them slaughtering type of thing. Him have them things up him sleeves. You understand? And every arc, you know, gonna get the quick, you know, the guillotine, the quick, you know, a clean cut bomb thing, you know, you transition real quick now.
Right.
You know, you have some man him go punish you before. You understand? Like when him do one of the arc just now. Him start dismember him. And then after him man still alive, him still want to fry him after him.
Like real fucking wickedness.
You understand?
So you have a heavy debt to pay.
God.
You have a very heavy debt. You
God.
Edomites have a fucking heavy debt to pay.
God.
But let me read this precept about Barassan.
God.
It's 1 Samuel 16:18. It says, Then answered one of the servants and said, Behold, I have seen the son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, that is cunning in playing, and a mighty valiant man, and a man of war, and prudent.
God.
You understand? And that is who? That is King David he talking about.
God.
You understand? The son of Jesse, which is King David. You know?
God.
And that is the Lord building up the house of David. So therefore the house of David had to be like David himself.
God.
It only makes sense. Mighty in war and prudent.
God.
Don't afraid nothing.
Steer Goliath in him face.
Son.
You understand? You never, David never chicken out on the battlefield. You know?
Son.
The man say, alright, Mr. Goliath, you feel like you're big on your body now. You're big body and brave, you know. Alright, no see alright, let's go see what go show down now. You understand what I mean? I say, boom, one stone in him forehead. One little stone in him forehead.
Yeah.
one stone in him forehead, him start sleep.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I see me we have to do, we have to go do. You understand? But the thing is that right now, the weapons of warfare spiritually, not carnal. You understand? So we're not gonna knock them out with a spiritual stone as yet. You understand? That are after just now. You understand? When the power when the Most High turn us in a new threshing instrument. You understand? I raise up the standard. You understand? Those who that are dear lot, those who of the elect, you know, them have a different lot. Them ones them go raise up for be you know, in battle axe. You understand? Not everybody go be raised up for be battle axe. You understand? You have members of the elect, you know, go be put to death. You understand? But in the meantime, we don't really know who he is. We don't really know which, you know, so you have to prepare. You have to, everything that was that is written aforetime was written for learning. You understand? So given that we don't know who gonna get spiritual powers yet, being a part of the woeful elect, you have to take in these scriptures. We have prep the mind. You understand? For whoever go come. You understand? So if we are going to put to death, we have to prep for that. You understand? You go be if you turn up that your spiritual powers, yeah, you go be alright. Even better, me I go get for knock off it. You understand? I mean, execute judgment here, she may shake. You understand? Ezekiel 25, you know, the most I bestowed him anger upon you. You understand? For send you out there for mash off it and thing, you know, then so be it. You understand? But God, if you want to continue.
Yeah. Verse 6. It says, the Lord power looketh upon us. First, second Maccabees 7 verse 6. And the Lord looketh upon us, the Lord power looketh upon us, and in truth had comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. So when the first was dead after this manner, after this number, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled off the skin off his head with the hair, they asked him, will thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body? But he answered in his own language and said, no. So he answered in the Hebrew tongue and said, no. La'ah. He said la'ah. You understand?
Yeah. So you see that? After him skin off the man's head with him ears upon it, basically take off the skin off of his skull, right? You understand? Him ask him, alright, you ready for eat now? You understand? Nothing is new under the sun. You see like how them do that back then? What you think I'm going to do now when the RFID chip ready to be issued?
That is it.
You understand what I'm saying?
That is it. That is the perfect point.
Come.
That is the point.
Same exact thing I'm going to do. Chop off to your finger. Alright, you ready to take the chip now, brother? Thing, you know, you take the tick, him start skin you. Him start take off your skin now. That's the type of, hey, that's the type of demon that we are dealing with, you know.
God.
You understand? Him are the most vile of all the creatures. Him are the most, hey, him are the base of all men, you know.
Base of all men.
This man, hey, him are the lowest of the low, you know. The man start take off your skin, and him note him have the technology for them shit right now. You understand? Because you watch your movies, you see him all injecting in you, keep your life, you understand? You're in the surgery, you're alive, your eyes open, you feel every pain, you know, but you can't move. You know?
You can't move.
That's the type of technology where the man have. You know? You understand? So this thing, I know, yo, you have to make sure say you are purpose for these things. You understand? I understand, say, yo, that is but a sting. All that time go do, you understand? It's just for your time, it's temporary. You understand? I say, we have to just beer and just hold fast to that, which is good. You understand? If I continue with that. Go on.
Right, so back in 2nd Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 8, it says, but he answered in his own language and said, no. La'ah. Wherefore, he also received the next torment in order as the former did. And when he was at the last gasp, he said, thou, like a fury, takest us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died in his laws unto everlasting life. And that is what we're seeking for.
God.
Everlasting life. You want to see what brother saying? What is that? He being Saul foreskin as a dory. He was valiant. Can't. Yeah, David, talking about David, yeah. David, what you say? David was a great example, yeah. David was a very great example for what we're going into right now. Of how to be. David didn't fear shit.
God.
David was perfect in the love of the Lord. He didn't have fear for nothing. You understand?
He was a man of his own heart.
His own heart. Verse 9. 2 Maccabees 7 verse 9. And when he was at his last gap, he said, thou like a fury, takest us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life. After him was the third made a mocking stock, and when he was required, he put out his tongue.
Gone.
And that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully, and said courageously, These I had from heaven, and from his laws I despised them. And for his laws I despised them. And from him I hope to receive them again. You understand? For the Most High law's sake, I don't like this. Take it out.
Con.
You understand? For the Most High Lord's sake, take out my tongue.
Con.
You understand? I hate it. You kill me.
Instead of eat a pork thing.
Exactly.
You understand? Instead of eat a pork, hey, fuck that thing.
Exactly. Instead of breaking the Most High Law, because because watch me. I'm true you have a shy, we are repentance.
Con.
Alright? I eat pork in this life, in this flesh.
Con.
Before I come into the truth, but when I come into the truth, I lock it off. Way before I come into the truth, I lock it off because I didn't like it. But what I'm saying, I eat it.
Con.
This is a commandment, it's a big commandment, but it's not part of the 10 commandments. You understand? It's not part of the 10 where it say, thou shalt not eat pork. If you understand what I'm saying. It's a commandment, nevertheless. But even the Shai say, if you shall teach men to break one of the least commandments, so you know that it have greater than some.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
It has sin unto death and it has sin not unto death. This is actually a sin unto death. Okay. Taking tattoos on your skin, you're not supposed to do that either. Okay. Piercing your skin, thou shalt not make any piercings in thy flesh. The RFID microchip is a piercing in your flesh. Okay. That is a part of the law the same way. So what you go do? You go fall? You go fall and say, no, that's a small part of the law. No, it's still a part of the law. You're not supposed to take any piercing in your flesh for the dead. The Lord said that. Con. So you're not supposed to accept the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. But the scripture talk about the hour of temptation. He said, Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Con. So when that hour temptation come, which is the RFID microchip being pushed on a major scale, because you're going to be hungry, you're going to be suffering, famine's going to be, in effect, your child going to be hungry, your wife, whatever the case may be. And that time when that RFID microchip come into play, just like how them die for the laws, you ought to die for the laws the same way, because it's a law not to put any markings in your flesh. That is a law. You understand?
Yep. And what is it? Any man that teach it, like for teach it, the breaking of the least in one of these commandments. You understand? So he or whoever shall be called the least in heaven, and go be called the least in heaven as well. It means then go be put to death for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is that at the end of the day, you're not supposed to teach the breaking of none of the commandments. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not our. And look, you understand now, that was one of the greater laws then, right?
Yeah.
They have the weight of like adultery then.
Yeah.
You understand? And the man them still a put out them tongue, ready to get them tongue chop off, them hand chop off. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of putting that abominable food in them mouth.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
You see the state of mind where the prophets was in her. You understand? I wonder if that was one of we, but it was one of the hard.
Hey,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Isaiah 36 and 6.
Good. This is Isaiah, right? Chapter 36, verse 6, right? And it reads, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Yeah, and ultimately, that is what going on when you trust on this system. Con. The RFID microchip going on pierce it.
Con.
You understand? That scripture twofold, because it's talking, talking about if you really trust in the system, it's like you're leaning on a staff.
Yep.
With a pointy tip.
Con.
And you lean on it too hard, it will actually go into your hand and pierce it. That is how trusting in the system is. But ultimately, the so-called white man have a plan to actually pierce your hand.
Yep.
For believing in the system wholeheartedly. That is that RFID microchip. So what you're going on doing that day? Because it's a law not to pierce. Let me get the law on that. Leviticus 19, 27.
You say Leviticus
28.
Chapter 19, right? Let me get that law. Yeah, come on. It's Revelation, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28, right? Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
So you're not supposed to make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. you're not supposed to put no tattoos on your skin, and you're not supposed to cut your flesh for nothing. And putting the RFID microchip in your skin is you cutting your flesh. You understand? So that is a law you're actually breaking. And these men in the Maccabees and the mother for the law of defiling the temple of the Most High, eating pork. Yo, they say F that. I died, whatever. Kill me, cut off my tongue, do whatever I need to do, I die. You understand? Now I'll go back in this.
Yeah.
These are verse 9, verse 10. No. Yeah, I read over verse 11. And said courageously, these I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them, and from him I hope to receive them again.
Come on.
You understand? So that reincarnation right there.
Come on.
He said from him I hope to receive them again. Where if he was going and grow back fucking hand and a tongue? The Most High was going and grow back 2 hands and a tongue? No, he's talking about reincarnation because they understood that back then.
God.
Verse 12. Insomuch that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains. So the man was like, hey, you're cutting off your hand, and he even flinching.
Yep.
Death he's staying down in the staying down the barrel of death, and yo.
Beard. Hold it. God.
That's how we ought to be.
Hold it.
Because he understood that, hey, when I die,
yeah,
I'm back by my father, I'm coming back right here on this earth.
God.
It's just a transition, so we're not supposed to fear this thing.
God.
And nobody say go and be easy. I talking to myself first. I never experienced death in this flesh. I don't know how death is. But through faith, I understand through certain precepts how that is. And once you have that faith, that's why I keep stressing on that faith. Once you have that faith going and propel you to do marvelous things. Faith as the grain of a mustard seed, the Lord say, move mountains.
Yep.
Move mountains. You understand? So once you have that faith, you're going to endure this thing. So as I say, I never experienced death in this flesh yet. But the Lord say what death is like. He put it in the scriptures what death is really like. So now, why fear? If you really had the faith in the Lord, why fear? Why are you fearing for? You understand? There's no reason to fear. God, you brought up Psalms 116:15 again. God. Precious in the sight that I quoted verbatim, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. You understand? Or maybe you never quoted verbatim, but I quoted, you know. That is what it is. Precious in the eyesight of the Lord is the death of his saints. That is what he consider that as a precious thing. You know? So I'll go on to read. It says, now when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good, being put to death by men, to look for hope from the Most High, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life. Talking to this Edomite dog. As for you, you're going to have no resurrection to life. Verse 15. Afterward, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thou wilt, yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High.
God. So the brother actually know him power isn't.
God.
You understand what I'm saying? You know say you have power over the flesh, you know. You can execute death because that was given into for the hands.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? But know that you're the spirit and power you about Shima Shaiwa. I'm going to live eternal after, so might as well, you know. Just can. You understand?
Yeah.
Execute righteousness, you know.
That is it. That is small thing. Hey, I had to die.
Right.
What will do?
Can.
The Most High give me life, he take it life. And Job said that.
Give life and him take it, him bring down to the grave, him raise it up.
Can.
You understand what I'm saying?
Job says, shall we receive good from the Lord and not receive evil? You know? John Barra Pop, um, Revelation 14 and 9. Read it.
This is Revelation chapter 14, right? 14 verse 9, right?
Yeah,
Right, and it reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with a fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
yeah. So the Lord, once you take that chip, you're going to die. So watch me. It's death or death, as the brother said.
Gone.
You know? Is either death or death.
Yeah. What your choice?
What is your choice?
You understand?
Yeah.
One, so now it all boil down, it going to boil down to, you know, what you trust in. You understand? You trust in Egypt, you know, you trust in the pharaohs, you trust in Esau. You understand what I'm saying? What go happen? You go choose death, and then you still go dead anyways. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not alive.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? You have your own shot.
Correct.
But you accept them for not giving to, you know, them system, hold fast to the laws, you understand, which you tell you in Leviticus. You're not supposed to make no mark up in your flesh. You understand what I'm saying? The RFID chip where them want put the mark, you know, for bust open your flesh and stick in that thing and, you know, sew back your thing. You understand? When you say, hey, you know, take that, you understand? Then what? You're going to get life. But them are going to put it to death in the moment. You understand what I'm saying? Esau got bust off your head for that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go buy, you can't go sell. Even if you don't come to that where you just can't buy and sell, right? You understand? And you don't take the chip. You understand? You know you may die of hunger. You may die of hunger if you don't bust off your head. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
You may have you locked up in them concentration camps until you wither away, you know?
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
I still dead either way, but
Death
you know,
either way.
you're dead holding fast to them laws. Are you about to shine?
God.
You understand?
God.
You know, you see, seem like how the brothers just now in 2nd Maccabees 7, chapter 7. You see how them hold fast. Them were willing to give up the tongue. You understand? Willing the members, you understand? Them hand, them foot, chop off whatever you have to chop off. Take off the skin if you have to take off the skin. You understand what I'm saying? But why? You know, poor. You understand? The same thing we have getting the same type of mindset to say, oh, do what you have to do, you know, but you man not take no chip in, brother. You understand? Keep that chip to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You say, you might go say no food, no drinks, no thing. Alright, keep your chip, brother, right?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If your spirit are one of them spirit where, you know, getting pissed off, you understand? You might go bust off your feet, but so be it, you know? So be it. You still hold fast to the laws.
You go do.
You understand?
Pitcho.
No.
Yeah, was I didn't bitcho. Paul didn't bitcho. Peter didn't bitcho.
God.
John the Revelator didn't bitch. None of the disciples didn't bitcho.
God.
So that attitude didn't come from fucking the disciples and them. It didn't come from them.
The elect not go display that.
Exactly.
You understand? Because the elect can't go be deceived, you know. At the end of the day, tell you say, yo, you know, you can't deceive the very elect. You understand what I'm saying?
Can't. You can't. Hey.
Can't.
I'm gonna continue. It says, verse 14. Now. Verse 15. Afterward they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High, but abide a while and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed.
Can't. And trust me, you don't want that. You understand? You know what? Hey, it's a dreadful thing to fall in the hands of Yahweh.
Can't.
You understand? It's a dreadful thing.
Can't.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So which one you rather? You rather Esau and him little sword, you know, him little sword blessing him get for, you know, him can execute judgment in the earth right now. Or you prefer the Most High, you know, upon your case. You understand? And your seed's case. You understand what I'm saying?
Can't.
Trust me, you don't want that.
You don't want that.
You understand? You don't want that.
So do what the Lord said to do.
understand?
Don't be in the prophecy and bummy, because you're in the prophecy, you see it coming to pass. So you had to be you had to be more believing. Now you're supposed to be like, wait, Lord really saying, but now I believe more. You know? Don't be in the prophecy and fucking scared. This Matthew 10:39, the brother GMS soldiers on the battlefield fighter. Scripture was quoting whole night. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
See that? So you have to be willing to give up the life right now. You understand? The life right now is no life at all. You understand? You have Yahushua in your life right now. You know which Yahushua is the word, which Yahushua is the light. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have this wisdom in your head, him tells him coming out the volume of the book. You understand? That is Yahushua. You know? If you don't have this in your head and holding fast to this, you understand? Then what? You understand? What go happen to you? You go dead in vain. You understand what I say? You go dead in vain. You understand? Because you go dead either way. You know? You understand? Might as well make the choice that better feel. You understand? Which is holding fast to the laws, the statutes, the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right, brother.
Esau not go ease up. He's not go ease up. So you can get that off your mind. You understand? There's no easing up with that brother. That brother knows him have a short time right now. When he goes, the other day I make a video on that. You understand? Him start spew more chemtrails in the year. Double. Him start double up the chemtrails, you know. Him used to spray one chemtrails him used to spray in the morning. In the evening you see a next jet a shoot across the sky with the chemtrail again. The other day I look up, I say two chemtrails. It no matter, I doubt if it was half an hour apart, the chemtrail is still there. The first one still there and the have next jet a shoot across the sky and spray the next round of chemtrail. You understand? And that end of the day. You understand? What do you think I'm going to do when him start when him get the spirit on him for start lay hands upon, the sons of Yahbashim Yahshua who him supposed to take out? And 2/3, because him a go fuck 2/3 up too, you know. You understand? Because 2/3 must be destroyed as well. You understand what I'm saying? Him a die sword, you know. Him a the sword of Yahweh, you know. You understand? And when the Father give him the go ahead for start take out, slew for slew. You understand? And leave for leave, when the elect get them powers to fuck them up too. Because that go on, you know. You understand? It's a series of fucked up go on, you know. You understand? A series of messing up right now around the corner right now. No? Pastor Porkchop's not prepare the mind of the people, and that's why the elect members, this is a calling tune, When you know that them institutions, you understand? If you come across this video or any one of the video or the Acium them, you understand, in the four corners, you understand? I'm saying coming down from the apostles at GMS, you understand? If you need to find on yourself and understand so one of the true sons of power, Yahweh Yahushua. Yahweh is the name of the Father. You understand what I'm saying? You need to know yourself, find out what you're supposed to be doing and come out of that Christianity doctrine because that is folly. You understand? Them not prepare for the hour of temptation. Them not prepare for the time of Jacob's trouble. You understand? And them surely not prepare for the time of the RFID chip. World War III was supposed to drop. You understand what I say? Them not prepare for that. You understand? Them are sing a prosperity tune on there. It's a to them in a maxi. You understand? In transit and me hear a song. I have to turn to the driver and ask the driver, say, yo, who sing that song there, brother? Because I have to do a video on that. You understand? The man actually sing about prosperity, brother. He's like, yo, as me done this video, I'm going to try to find out that track. I'm asking but him saying I don't really know the artist's name. But I remember the title of the track, I'm going to try to pull it up. It's a prosperity tune them are singing in the churches. You understand? The institutions and them denominations where them have in Christianity. You understand what I say? And all them other religions, them tune off key. You understand what I'm saying? And the time to come go show you that. It go be revealed. You go see that. Yeah. You understand? The prophets them tell us say, hey man, it have to go chop off of this thing. Man, it have to go bust off of this thing, right? Them are telling us say, nah man, everything is gonna be okay. You understand what I'm saying? Everything, you come in, I love the Most I love everybody, God love everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Just believe in Jesus and everything is gonna be Chris. The Father tell her, hey, listen. You understand? You keep my name, and I go keep it through the hour temptation because you've been calling upon my name. You understand what I'm saying? These are the things we're supposed to know. You understand the time coming up? You understand what same like in Second Maccabees chapter 7 we just read, where, you know, where the king in that case a bust off the head of the seven brothers them because them never want to eat pork. It have the time coming up in Revelation chapter 13. You understand? Where them go start issue them RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You understand? And if you're not willing to take it, it's the same thing go befall you. And worse, because now the wickedness of this man, he tell us he reach it ascending at the heavens, you know, the Father here, I see everything what am I doing. You understand what I'm saying? The wickedness and follow with this man on it. He saw the devil, you know. You understand? So-called white man, you know himself. You understand?
God.
Yeah. I don't know if you have anything to say.
Tell more. I'll continue to read.
Right.
When I finish this, we'll close.
Go on.
Very known. It says, verse 18. After him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, Be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power. Therefore marvelous things are done unto us. But think not thou that takest in hand to strive against the Most High, that thou shalt escape unpunished. But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain, within the space of one day, she bared with good courage because of the hope that she had in the Lord. We are finding a woman like that today. Today, find a woman like this who and fucking say F emotions. I believe in what the Lord say. So you know what she would have do? She would have be obedient to she husband. If they did ever think she was obedient to she husband because she feared the Lord. You know?
If I could just say, the 7 brothers, it was 7 brothers, right?
Yeah.
A completion of brothers, right?
Yeah.
Now wonder if that pertain to the elect now.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
Probably.
There you see one another, you know, the 6th one, say the 5th one going up. You know, one behind the other, they must see them, you know. I see them brothers I get, you know, get dismembered. Man I get cooking up in a pot of oil and thing. And man still not lose the faith. This is for show you, you know, that being a part of the elect, or being a part of the hopeful elect, that's the mentality where you're going to see your brothers them fall on you, know. But you still have to say, hey, listen, do your job like how them do them job, which is to hold fast to the laws, the statutes, the commandments. You understand?
God.
You understand? So this, you being a part of the hopeful elect and you read this, it's supposed to bring out certain things in you. In terms of, you know, like your whole chain of thought now, you're supposed to say, alright, this pertaining to the revelations too, you know. You understand what I say? So this because you know, say things that were written aforetime was written for learning. This happened before in former times. You understand? But then when you check Revelations 13 now, it will show you say, alright, you know, Revelations 12 when it says that the devil know that him have a short time. Right? And Revelation 13 when it talk about the chip. Saying, you realize that, alright, well, if this was a 4th time, because so you have the precept upon precept, man. So a 4th time, and the scripture say it was written from a learning, you know, me I go take that in consideration now, say, alright, prophecy now, I say, alright, you know, the devil go come down on us having great wrath because him know say him have but a short time in Revelation 12 and 12. So me, you know, put the 2 together, 2 and 2, precept upon precept now. Oh. So that I go on now. Alright, so this I show me say, yo, me see my brothers them a fall. You understand what I say? The first one, the second one, the third one. You understand? Until the completion of all of us fall, including yourself. You understand? You still have to go out or you're supposed to go out, holding fast to the laws, the statutes, the commandments. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And believing, you know, having faith in Yahushai. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the whole thing come back to, you know?
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
Hey, Bara say, the church is a club named Prosperity.
Them all at houses, man.
Oh,
you understand?
The church is a club. It's a club. The club is Prosperity.
How them can get them consolation, you know, on this side. That's what them bout. You understand?
Hey, well, I'm going to finish reading this.
God.
It says, she bare it with good courage because, alright, verse 21. Yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits,
God.
and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you, but doubtless the Creator of the world, who formed the generation of man,
God.
had found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again,
God.
as ye now regard not your own selves for his Lord's sake.
God.
And that is what we had to do. Don't regard your own self for the Lord's sake. You understand?
Whosoever loveth them life shall surely lose it.
God.
Whosoever, despite the life now, shall surely gain the life.
God.
You understand?
God. We can't regard ourselves for the Most High sake. Fuck ourselves.
God.
You have to be unselfish. You understand? Unselfish. See, if you're studying you and yourself, you can't study the Lord, because you're putting yourself before the Lord.
God.
Fuck yourself. Fuck how you feel, F all of that. You gotta study what the Lord said to do. What he said. As the brother said earlier, obedience is better than sacrifice.
God.
You understand? Obeying. Hey, women ain't go and get that, eh?
Yep.
Women don't fucking want to obey nobody.
You understand? And just to say, watch this. When Isaac they threw something on the table. Who did it was when Abraham threw Isaac on the table, man.
Yeah.
And him did a go bust off him head. And him did a go bust off him head for sake. Who sake him did go sacrifice Isaac for? You understand what I'm
Yeah,
going?
for the Lord's sake.
I'm only son.
For the Lord's sake. Even the
When
most
did love him?
Yeah. And I was breaking down that clown the other day. He said, if God say not to kill, thou shalt not murder. Why he telling a man to go and murder your own son? The Most High didn't, did the Most High go through it? And I explained to him, I say, Isaac, just to digress, not to digress, I just saying something. I say Isaac was Yahweh Shai, but he didn't want to understand that.
God.
But I say, but still, anyway you take it, the Most High didn't let him go through it. It was just to see faith, to see if he really had that faith to go that distance.
God.
And then the Most High said, nah, look alarm.
God.
But he had faith to show the Lord, hey, I have faith in you, I will go that distance. Whatever you say,
God.
whatever you say, I'll do it. That's what the Lord was trying to show. You do whatever I say, and that's what the Lord looking for.
God.
Children of Abraham, children who had a faith in him, who will go that distance, what Abraham went to.
God.
Look past what was written.
God.
Because the Lord ain't going to go against the word anyway, take
God.
it. He go against the word. But he testing you to see if you had a faith.
God.
You understand? Testing you. That is what the Lord is about. He will put you through tests. Prove your faith.
And look what Yahushua did after.
Yeah, look what he did after.
He put himself on it, he put himself up. You understand what I'm saying?
Because he was the lamb slain from the foundation of the world,
God.
so he had to die.
God.
You understand? But it was just a test.
Yep.
It was just a test. You see people only going to understand Isaac was the Yahweh.
Yeah, they don't understand that. They don't get that. Pastor Pork Chops don't know that.
God.
Pastor Pork Chops, if you start telling him that Pastor Pork Chops are going to say, you bugged out. Yeah. But then when you read Matthew 1:1, what he said, Mr. Pastor Pork Chops, break that down. Break down Matthew 1:1 real quick for me. You understand? Yeah, you say, hey, the man folly, hey. God, continue.
Brother said it was written for the elect learning, not the two-thirds.
God. Matthew 10 and Matthew, GMS soldier on the battlefield 7. Bringing Matthew 10 and 39 again.
Yeah. Oh,
God. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. You understand? We can't read that precept too many times. You understand what I say? You can't tell that precept. Because it's deep wisdom in this. You understand? How a Christian break down this? Mother like to talk to a pastor pork chops about it. How you break down this, brother? Whosoever findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. You understand? You don't understand these things. This double fold, you can actually lose a physical life. You understand? It can be talking about the old man as well. You give up the old man and put on the new man. You understand? You put the old man to death. But then it tell you when you go to say some of us go be put to death, you know. You understand? As it show in 2 Maccabees chapter 7. You understand what I'm saying? You realize, hey, you have some of us who we shall not all sleep, you know, but we shall surely be converted, change. You understand what I say? Meaning putting on the immortality. You understand? You have some of us who now go sleep so till you shall turn upon them chariots. You understand? But some of us go lose your head for the thing. You understand? Continue.
You say he was blinded to the lesson the Most High was showing us through Abraham and Isaac. Yeah, he was blinded. Them fellas don't know shit. Them fellas, so you learned it. So you mean to say, God said, thou shalt not murder. But then he telling a man to kill his own son? That is not murder.
Good.
That is not murder. What the youth man do punishable by death? See, you don't understand. But anyhow, let me go on. It says, verse 24, now Antiochus, thinking himself despised and suspecting it to be a reproachful speech, whilst the youngest was yet alive, did not only exhort him by words, but also assured him with oaths that he would make him both a rich and a happy man if he would turn from the laws of his fathers, and that also he would take him for his friend and trust him with affairs. But when the young man would in no case hearken unto him, he called his mother and exhorted her that she would counsel the young man to save his life. And when he had exhorted her with many words, she promised him that she would counsel her son. Well, here the counsel, she going to counsel him. But she, bowing herself toward him, laughing the cruel tyrant to scorn, spake in her country language on this manner. So Antiochus is understanding she.
Good.
But she telling she son what is going on.
Good.
O my son, have pity upon me that bare thee 9 months in my womb, and gave thee such 3 years, and gave thee suck 3 years. But they say such here, but it's really suck. And nourished thee and brought thee up into this age, and endured the troubles of education. I beseech thee, my son, look upon the heaven and the earth, and all that is therein, and consider that the Most High made them of things that were not. And so was mankind made likewise. Fear not this tormentor, which is Esau. Don't fear him. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, Whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king. I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses. You understand?
You understand? So the mother, you know, using wisdom, say, yeah man, me go give him a talk now.
Yeah.
You understand? Me go give him a talk and, you know, counsel him and thing now. You understand? But what she counsel him with? You understand? She counsel him, say, hey, yo. You say your brothers them go through that, you know? And that's why you go hold fast, say, hey, that you may be worthy among your brethren. You understand? As likewise, you know, we being a part of the army of Yahweh Shai, for be counted as worthy, you understand what I say? We have to go through the same things. You understand what I say? We have to hold fast to the same commands. You understand what I say? So that Yahushua can say, yeah man, see that you're supposed to get that crown now. Bam. When him start crown when after the elect come down, you understand what I say? When New Jerusalem come down. If you get that crown of life, you understand? You have to be worthy of it. And to be worthy of it, you have to do the will of Yahweh Yahushua. You understand what I say? You know no complex maths, you know. You understand what I mean? No complex, you know. You have, the Father tell you. You understand? For this is love. That you do my commandments. You understand what I say? So if you love him and you want to be counted as worthy as the ark do, in a second Maccabees just and 7 just now, right? You have to make sure, hey, you might do what Yahweh is saying. You understand what I say? Even, you know, the king go on try to sway your thoughts. The king pertaining to Esau, pertaining to the Edomites, pertaining to the devil, the deceiver. They might go try to sway your thoughts and say, you know, we get some form of consolation on this side. You understand? But you know and say, hey, we're not gonna get defiled by that strange woman there, you know. You understand what I mean? I say that strange doctrine and them strange philosophies, you know. Fuck that, you know. You understand what I mean? I say? We hold fast to what was taught. You understand what I mean? I say by the men of Yahweh Shai, you know, coming from the apostles. You understand? Coming right down. You understand what I mean? I say the true and correct breakdown to the Holy Scriptures. You understand? Sure. That's how we hold fast to. You understand? That's how we're supposed to hold fast to. And not give in to the, you know, that fleshly, you know, that fleshly desire thing will pertain to consolation on this side. Sure. You understand? Or less pain. You understand what I say? Less pain, you know. If a so be it that, you know, them have to take off your head or them have to go, you know, torture you or torment you. So be it. You understand what I say? Just console yourself with the scriptures. Sure. You understand what I say? Console yourself and know that these things must happen. You understand what I say? Yahushua went through it. We're not greater than Yahushua. No servant is greater than his master. You understand? God.
Yeah, God. It says, and thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High, for we suffer because of our sins. And though the living Lord be angry with us a little while for our chastening and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants. But thou, O godless man, and of all other most wicked, God, be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy head against the servants of the Most High. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty Power, who seeth all things.
God. So you know what I'm saying? You understand what I say? If I talk to Antiochus, right? And he must say, hey, basically, you know, you're a godless man. You know? Meaning that the Most High not deal with you. The Most High, like in a 4 times, the Most High not deal with them. Them on the left. You know? You understand what I say? Them not pertaining to the glory of Yahweh. You know? You understand what I say? That's why, hence why, you know, them is used as the sword, you know, for wickedness and whatnot, for execute judgment and thing. But really and truly, have to correct the true sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You understand what I mean? If we get you back in that correct state of mind that we're supposed to be in. You understand? Create that balance. You understand?
God, I will jump down to verse 38. And that in me, that's not it. I'll continue reading. For our brethren who now have suffered a short pain. No, verse 35. For thou, verse 36. For our brethren who have now suffered a short pain are dead under the Most High's covenant of everlasting life. But thou, through the judgment of the Most High, shall receive just punishment for thy pride. But I, as my brethren, offer up my body and life for the laws of our fathers, beseeching the Most High that he would speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou by torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is the Most High, which Antiochus actually did. Antiochus wrote a letter stating that if he could have been a Jew, he would have been a Jew. He said the God of the Jews is the real God. When the Most High started to touch that man, so the man was smelling stink from miles away.
God. Can him get him judgment. You understand?
You must receive your judgment. You know,
Get him judgment.
nobody doesn't want punish.
Yep.
Get out your head, Esau. You're going down.
Gone.
The prophets represent your downfall. You so-called white people, the prophets represent the men who you're seeing right now picking up the Bible. We representing you falling down. That is what we represent.
Gone.
You want to know what we're doing outside on the highways and the byways? We are representing your kingdom falling.
Gone.
That is what we representing now. And he's setting up at the kingdom of heaven. All you're going and go down. It's about time. The Lord getting ready to set up the kingdom. So it's about time you bring your speed. Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. If men are dead, men were dead. Men will take the death. Because men really willing to see the kingdom of heaven.
Can. And Esau can't really touch. You can't really touch who the most and a permit if you touch at the end of the day. Yeah. You understand? You have to understand. Say even you is just a pawn piece. You understand? To the most I see me. You understand? You can't really kill or execute judgment on who the most I want you to touch. You see Satan himself, which higher than you. You understand? Mr. Esau, Mr. Rothschild, and Rockefellers and Bilderbergers. Esau, right? Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, right? Who is greater than you. Actually, you know, him actually use on the vessels and thing, you know, for execute him folly and thing and the wickedness on the left, right? Him have to ask permission, you know, from the Most High. You know. If the Most High could have take away him hedges from around Job, you understand what I'm saying? And him higher down and thing. For sure, say, you can't do nothing without the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? If the Most High no sanction enough for take out a particular son, you understand, from the nation, you can't do it. You understand? Yeah.
It's Matthew 10:28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul or the spirit, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." And that is in this vessel. Lord could actually put you back in a effed up body. Alright, you cripple your whole life. You know, take your body and put it back. Take your spirit and put it in a body where you cripple your whole life. Where you're born with some sickness that you always had to go through every day. So don't fear the man that could just kill this flesh. He can't touch the spirit. He don't have that power. He so don't have the power. He so don't have the power to take your life. Your spirit. You know? He don't have the power to take the life force what animating this fleshly vessel. He don't have that power. He has the power to kill this flesh. He has the power to bust your throat. You understand? Which is going to be painful if you bust your throat. You know, chop off your fingers, hand, little by little. Yeah, you go feel pain because the spirits in prison. You understand? These be prison house. You understand? Even though we in this vessel, we are to treat it good, we are to take care of it because it is the Most High's temple. So pain, we go and feel these things while we in this vessel because there's one, the spirit become one in this vessel, it's yours. You understand? So you won't feel the pain, you will feel the pain. But the pain is just for a little while. You can't touch the spirit. So don't afraid Esau can't touch your spirit, you can just touch this flesh. You know? So I will just continue to read on this. It says, but as for verse 38, "And that in me and my brethren the wrath of the Almighty power which is justly brought upon our nation may cease. Then the king, being in a rage, handed him worse than all the rest, and took it grievously that he was mocked. So this man died undefiled, and put his whole trust in the Lord. Last of all, after all the sons, the mother died." Alright? Let this be enough to know. Let this be enough now to have spoken concerning the idolatrous feasts and the extreme tortures. Alright?
So that's the whole conclusion of the thing, you know. You understand? All of the brothers them go to ruling fast, you know, to the laws that they were taught. You understand? Them decide say, hey, them now go defile themselves. You understand? Likewise, we not go defile ourselves. You understand? We no strange woman, no strange doctrine. strange philosophies. You understand what I say?
Can.
That are the part of plan of Esau to throw you off. Try to throw you off, you know? You understand? But we are hold fast.
Hey, well, you are more there,
yeah, I do want read this, right? This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14, right? For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. You understand? We are seek something, the city, the New Jerusalem that's supposed to come. You understand? Which is when them elect members coming out of them chariots coming down. You know, the prophet saw New Jerusalem coming down. You understand? It was an actual city, but the actual, because Jerusalem is a city before it is a place now. You understand what I say? So that's
people.
A people will still have. A people before it is a place. I say, oh, it's a city. It's a people before it is a place. You understand? So that's what we are see. You understand? So if that means that we have to take off the carnal flesh, you understand? So that we can go in our rightful bodies, you know, that is prepared for us by our Shai. You understand? That's what we are see. At the end of the day, we stick around here. We not live. We not no life around here. No. You understand? You eat defiled bread every day. You understand? See the prophets. We just read that 2 Maccabees chapter 7. The prophets them die for not eating defiled things. You know? Abominable burden. We eat that every day and we don't even know. You understand what I say? Why we are going to stick around in this? You understand? The prophets them are going to feel like, I say oppression makes make a wise man mad. The prophets them know what going on. So for the prophets them is a burden. You understand what I mean? If you know and say, yo, all your food defiled, you don't even know what you're eating or some things. If you don't do the research, you don't know. Because you socialize to eat certain things, you know? You understand? You find out a sausage of horse meat inside it. All type of fucking thing mixed up inside it. You understand? I mean? You have to stop eating at one time. You understand? You hear rumors KFC are fry, you know? A fry, they use certain type of products. You understand what I say? Which according to our laws is abominable. You understand? You know them cosmetology, them cosmetic products. You know them I use animal fat, which when they do the deep research and thing, it go back to pig fat. You understand? Them I use the pig hair I make brush. You understand? You brush your hair. I say, yeah man, you brush me a shy man thing for your bone pump up. The law say we're not supposed to even touch the fucking thing. You know? But yet the dead pig hair, we have a brush here, thing. Me as a man, you know, use brush still, but I just show you, say them, you know, when they do the research, you find out, say them, make brush and them thing with them thing. You understand what I say? Your woman love, the woman them, you know, them love them thing now, them cosmetics, them makeup on them lipstick. You understand? Them are dropping them animal fat in the lipstick same way. You know a kiss of your woman, baby, love you, see, thing. Bam, animal fat, she just defiled her. Abominable thing on her lip all day, whole day, before she left the house to go to work. You understand what I say? But we don't know. We know, because you research stuff and you find out. You understand? You've been living in another world, so it's like, you're more concerned with, what go on with you. You know the follower Esau answer you. You find out things. You understand? This is not our place of rest. You understand? We are look for that which is supposed to come. You understand?
Good.
That
is it? Yeah, more.
That is it.
Can't really, we go close there,
Can't.
We go close there, but hey, bottom line is now, don't afraid to, I speak to myself first. Death. Don't afraid it. You understand? Don't afraid death. Because it go and come eventually if it had to come. You know it going and put men in certain situations. We had to know how to dangle and mingle and dance through and be strong enough to persevere and escape.
So that wisdom shall be the stability of our times.
You
understand?
Baras sent up John 15:13 says, greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends.
And who are friends? Who are brother, who mother, who friends? You understand what I say? What you shall say?
They that do the will of my Father in heaven.
Alright, He's close.
Yep.
You understand?
That is it. They that do the will of the Most High. That is with brothers, fathers, sisters, so you gotta lay down your life for your friend. If your brother in a situation, you put on your life for him. your brother in a situation, you lay down, you deny yourself and you do ought to help your brother.
God.
You know? Because that's where I was shy did. He denied himself and he did ought to help his brothers, his friends.
God.
And 2/3 is not I was shy friend, eh? You know?
Yeah, I wish I don't know them.
You don't know them.
Yeah,
2/3 is not his friend. So he telling you he died for the elect. That what you know say.
God. You pray not for them.
Yeah.
So you pray not
He pray for the world.
God.
And the world there was cosmos. So he say he praying for the elect.
God.
Not the rest of the nation. He say I go my way and ye shall die in your sins. He
God.
say of your father the devil.
Sins, right? I'm saying they shall die in them sins, right? And for a sin of the transgression of the law, for whosoever sinneth also transgress the law.
God.
You see, you realize that these Christians don't know hey, them don't know shit.
Yeah,
Them don't know nothing.
Them don't have a clue what is going on.
You go down in your sin. So yeah, what should I tell you? Still I talk about sin. But then the prophet tell you that sin is a transgression of the law. Whosoever sinneth also transgresses the law.
Yep.
When I bring that to them, note for them favorite thing is that, you know, at the New Testament them are deal with him. So hold on. So how you sin now then? With the laws, the book of the laws in the Old Testament. You understand what I'm going? Follow them on. You understand? I don't know if you want to say anything.
Nah, I lock it off there. I want to lock it off.
God.
You was going to get something?
Nah, that's it.
That's it?
God.
Well, you can lock it off.
So with that, you know, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim on the four corners of the earth, you know, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth.
God.
You understand? I want to say Shalom, Kal Akim. You understand? Stay strong.
God. Hey, to the
Right?
Akim who tune in, to Wada for tuning in, you know.
God.
To the Akim who tune in to the live stream. To Wada, may Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai strengthen you and all the sincere Akim around the world, you know.
God. Shalom Barakatam Kal Akim.